Morning YouTube, hope everyone is really well. Today I'm going to bring you along on my commercials or my student accommodations that I do once a month. You've not seen these ones before, so I thought it might be a little bit more interesting than you seeing the same shit every day of the week. Well, not every day of the week, every week. Because there's only so many times you can see the same gardens without it being a bit boring. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 properties to visit today. 6 of them are for one person, and one of them is for a different person. It's just a car park basically. There's 1, 2, 3, 5 beds in it that I just maintain, and then the rest around the rest of the property I spray for weeds because it's basically just it's just slabs and gravel, so it's not really a great deal to do. I'll see what I have to do today. Unfortunately, yet again, I've got to get into the habit of bringing my tripod. It's about 7:30 in the morning. I don't normally get here that early. I normally get here for about 8. But for some reason, around this area, it's been permitted for years. And I mean, as long as I can remember, it's been a resident permit area. But for the last 2 months, they've hammered down on traffic warden. I've realised that if I get here before a certain time, I don't think they start until 9, I can get the first 3 done on this area before the traffic warden starts walking up and down. And anyway, the third one I can actually park in the drive because the students aren't here, which is a bonus. Although it is and it isn't. It's a blessing in disguise, and it's not, because 2 of the properties I need to get to the back garden and they have to be in. But like I've said to them before, I'll go. If I can't gain access, I'll nip back 2 days later, or within the 2 days, and if I still can't gain access, then it'll have to wait till the next time. It sort of sometimes shoots me in the foot a little bit, because I have to do twice as much, well, more than twice as much work, because the last year, one property, I think it was almost 8 months before I could get into the back. Nobody answered the door, so you can imagine how bad the garden was. But I'm still charging them for it, so I've been paid for it, and I still have to do the work, but there we go. So hopefully, I fitted this gate, supplied and fitted about 5 years ago. So it's looking a bit rough now, but there we go. So typical students, though, that smack and hit this bit. So all we have to do in here today, so I'm just trying to be careful of the thingy, is I'll just give this a quick blow. I'll probably trim that up in a minute. May do, shall I? Nah, we'll figure it out as we go along. This guy is so fucking tight that every time I come, this fence is about had it. Right? Every time I come, I'm having to put supports on. Look, it fucking makes you laugh, doesn't it? What they try and get away with. This guy owns, what I know of, 6 properties, which is I look after. So he's obviously got a lot to deal with. So today it's just about clearing up these damn seeds. I'll mow over all this shit. I'll blow it all onto here. I may even smack these with a strimmer, these little saplings. In fact, actually, if you go back in my library, I just down here with a strimmer, tidy the fruit trees up, the fruit tree, should I say. I'll trim this up as well, and that's it. That's nice and easy. It's just a general tidy up, make sure everything's on top of, so the students can't complain, because they basically charge a premium inside. If you've seen inside, it's absolutely amazing. They've got like state-of-the-art everything, basically. So like proper fresh. Yes, you go back in my library and look, you'll see me spraying this fence. I'm not sure if I did a whole video, but I definitely did a clip on it. But yeah, that's the first garden. Alright guys, we're going to walk out. I'll show you it walking out, because obviously we're going to do everything in reverse today. So I'll just hit that up, just give it a quick trim. I will do a review on the trimmers that I'm using at the minute, because they're brand new. Oh, I just missed that bit there, look, what an idiot. Give this a quick trim. Grass is cut, most of the leaves are picked up. I don't bother making sure absolutely every one of them is picked up, because I can guarantee by the time I've left here, the next bit of wind is going to drop all load of leaves anyway. Plus it gives me something to do the next time if there's nothing else to do. It's always about making sure there's something else to do. So yeah, just clean it up a little bit. I got the saplings from around the edge. Cut the grass. Well, if you can call it grass, it's mainly rubble, to be fair. The only problem with these places are the builders leave shit. And when I mean shit, things like that. A lump of concrete And this bag, that yellow bag that you see there, has been since since they did this house, and this is second year, I think. Yeah, got it done halfway through last year, so that's been there about a year and a half. So there we go. That's number one done. I just got to go around, spraying for weeds, and that'll be it on this one. I didn't do that, just like I said, leave something to do for the next time. It doesn't look, it's not overgrown, but could do a bit. Alright, that's the first one down. Now you won't believe the drive for the second one. Here we go. So I'm just leaving the first property now. It is about 8:15 now, so what I'm going to do is, let's see how I'm going to get it done. I know I'm going to be finished by about 11 o'clock. I have to park on the verge. There we go. I have to put the fan on. I'm not going to apologise for any traffic, any noise, because this is real life and there's not a great deal you can do about it, is there? The best thing about this is the talent around here. Not that I'm looking at anything. Happily married and all that bollocks. I don't think there is such a thing. There we go. Oh, it's hot, it's muggy today. It's cloudy but muggy. It's bloody horrible. I hate these days. I just hate it when it looks miserable and you set out for a cold day and then all of a sudden it's fucking muggy. I'm going to keep this real time so you realise how close these gardens are. Now, if I was to do these as residential and there were the quality they are, I wouldn't even bother entertaining them. It's just the fact that they're commercial and I do other things for this guy, and it works out a lot better, if you know what I mean. There's like, on this round now, I do 6, and I charge him for 6, but realistically I only charge him for 5. Because the last one on this round, you won't believe how small it is, and it's like 30 seconds and I'm pretty much about 5 minutes and I'm pretty much done. But I have to charge him because otherwise I'm not covered on my insurance, so it's basically I charge him a tenner. So there we go, we'll come up to the next one. I'm having to park. Oh, I can park. Oh no, I can't. I got excited and I thought I could park across the road, but I can't. I'm parking in this drive. I know the guy, I work for this guy as well, so if anybody's in it, they can come out and have a go at me, but I know the person that owns it, and I don't think yet, no one's living in it yet. It's literally just been built. A little backstory actually on this one. This guy that I work for, absolutely super guy. This house has been in the making for so long, it's unreal. So the person that I actually initially got these jobs off went bankrupt last year, and he took on this house, got paid fully for it, and then went under. So this guy's had to pay about 3 times for this house, which is a bit shitter. He's not had much luck, to be fair. He had a plumber do some work. The plumber got bloody arrested. The plumber said he'd done all this work and he'd been paid for it. So when he got another plumber in to do it, none of the work had been done. Not that there's anything wrong with plumbers. I'm not saying that they're a bad bunch. Just, you know, just evils. So that is it. That is the drive. I'm being really picky here because when I was here last time, the traffic warden, because my tyres were on the path, she was going to give me a ticket. I'm on the fucking drive, and she's like, no. There we go. Let me have a look at this one. This is one that I need to get to the back. Alright guys, if nobody answers this door, this is really going to be a really fucking quick one. I've got to stop swearing. So I'll grab this bramble down. Normally I'd just trim the the drive. It's not even a driveway. The entrance, this block paving. There you go. But I'm just going to spray it today because there isn't much. So it's just picking these weeds out, and that'll be it. And spraying the drive. So nice easy number. No one's answering the door yet, so I'll let you know. And just when I thought I was going to have a nice easy day, somebody answers the door. I was like, she's on her way out. She's like, oh, I didn't know he was here. I was like, I knocked. So this is the back. I've not done this now for 4 weeks. 4 weeks. Oh no, it will be about 4 weeks, yeah. I didn't do it last time, but I did it the time before. I think if you look on my Instagram, you'll see this. It's starting to grow back now, so I'll book it in and we'll get it properly trimmed back. I'll give it a quick facelift this morning, but to take it off the thing, I'll have a bit more time. Chuck the grapes. These have some amazing grapes on them, I'll tell you that. And then just trim and weed kill the floor. That's it. Alright guys, so I managed to get this one done. Just give this front a quick blow. Weeded the gravel. I actually gravelled that, and I don't know if I got any pictures. Have I missed something there? Oh no, it's now blown over. It's amazing what comes out of a small garden. All that there is what was out the back. Sorry if it seems a bit erratic, but it is what it is. I'm rushing today, so I have to keep minding my head on that. The amount of times I smack my head on that is unreal. So just give it a quick strim over. I am just about to go back to the van and get the weed killer. So if you eagle-eyed versions or people out there that may have seen the odd weed, like down on that gutter, there's a couple there, I'm going to hit it with weed killer. Get a quick facelift. Like I said, I'm going to come back a different day because that would be classed as extra work, that cutting that back. I mean, I could do it, I suppose, but like I say, save something for another day, eh? I mean, I could do it next time actually, because I'm going to put some weed killer down. Actually, that's what I'll do. I'll do it for next time, because the weed killer will take care of most of the weeds, so there'll be less to do. So I'll looks like I've actually done something then, doesn't it? There we go. So that's number 2. That's another one done. So that's number 2. Now the drive to the next one is even shorter. I didn't think any of the students would be in. That house was dead. All the blinds were down. Nobody answered the door. And while I was doing the weeding in the front, she came out, or somebody came out. I was like, oh, hello, is that you? I'm just here to do the gardening. She's like, no worries. Excuse you. And so I just asked her to open the door. Bonus, I managed to get it done. It's like shit. The neighbours have trimmed a shrub that I don't know if anybody else does that. So as a point of reference, I look for things. You know, when you're doing houses and you've been to them so many times, sometimes it's easier. They go here already. To have a point of reference, and they've chopped the tree down, or the shrub next door, and I know they missed the house. Oh. Now the fun begins. So this is on a main road, and it doesn't take long for the traffic to build up. Really bad, really quick. There's a local scrap man that's just gone past. I don't know if you saw him, you want to see him. It makes me laugh. He must pick up the most miserable vans, or like the cheapest vans possible. He's got a Luton style van at the minute, and there's no roof on it, and the front of it's like that. It just makes me laugh. It just tickles me, because I just wonder how he gets by it. Well, he gets around it, to be fair. And if it's every Joe blogs, will be pulled over by now for not having a fucking roof. Mate, I suppose it's not. I suppose as long as it's structurally sound, you're okay. I don't think it'll pass an MOT. Well, will it come and do an MOT? Anybody out there done MOTs? If your Luton style van doesn't have a roof, and it looks like the front of it's about ready to drop off and fall away, would that be classed as dangerous, surely? Yeah. So there you go, look, 2 minutes again, and that's because I got stuck in traffic. It's normally a 30-second drive to this one. So let me show you this one, another one, pretty easy. What time are we on? 8:45. So between that one and this one, it's taking me half an hour. So I'll see you in a minute. I'm assuming there's some students still about. Must be third years, because it seems to be activity. So this is the front bit, really piss easy. Look, some weeds. There's a shrub I was talking about. Normally it's about 5 or 6 foot higher than that, and I use it as a reference point for stopping. But obviously it's not there. The only one downside to doing student accommodations is the bin areas and like this shit. I pick it up because I get paid enough to do it. But yeah, nice easy one, just weeding around the edges, blowing all the crap as usual. I will get to jet wash this drive, and that one that you've just seen, like, weeds down there. And this one, just weed the steps. It's a nice easy job. The only one thing I would say about this place is they smoke, and it tends to leave fag butts everywhere, but actually they've gone, or that person has gone, because there isn't any. So there was a nice camellia in here, in this bed, but they're taking it out for some reason. I don't know why, so I'll just run over these beds. There's this one. It's only a fucking, I'm so swearing, Jesus. I hope nobody's got fragile ears. So obviously I tickle over that, get that quick going over. Strum over these, and just strum over that. I ain't got a clue what they want to do. These gardens, unfortunately, I'll talk about these in a minute. But that's it, strum over. Alright guys, so I'm finished here. I've just got to blow this off actually. Forget what I've just said, I'm not quite finished. I've got to blow this down. Yeah, again guys, any weeds that you see, I've been and sprayed, as you can see. It's a fucking nightmare, these steps. I swore again, stop swearing. Jesus. Yeah, so it's a little bit tidier. This is funny, this job. I always get collared. Almost always. I haven't seen it for a couple of visits actually, but I almost get collared by the lady at the end. Yeah, again, sprayed for the weeds. I didn't touch this purely for the fact that I've got to touch that ivy at the bottom. This is literally just a cut and drop. That is it. See that wall at the back? I'll tell you about that. Alright guys, I didn't take a video of between the last one and this one because I was on a phone call. But I've taken a couple of weeds out here. There's a dandelion coming up which I'll spray. There's a patch just there that I have to spray every time. So coming through to the back, I've not done this for about 3 visits because I haven't been able to get in, but it's unlocked today. So there's a few bits to do. Not a massive amount, it's mainly apples picking up really. That's it. Okay, it's a quick trim. And then, excuse me, come through here. It's just lots of little weeds, really. Not too bad. Yeah, as you can see. They always like to make it easy when it's student accommodations, so there's a lot less for them to do, should I say. So I'm going to run through this quick because the traffic warden's after me. I've had to make this a really quick job. Spread the weeds down here at the front. Yeah. I'm glad they make once a month because I can at least tackle some bits next time. So next time I'm here, I'm going to tackle these, make it look a bit prettier, less dark, but like I said, traffic warden's on my tail at the minute, so just clean this up a little bit, spray for weeds. I've changed tack a little bit on the brambles here. These are the only worst things about this garden, so I've sprayed them today, so hopefully knock them back so they don't come back as quick, but they are just quick tidy ups. I say you wouldn't believe this, but I forgot to do the before. So this is the after. So it did have weeds in it. I'll take this one away. Hey. So just had someone help me just lift this panel in. So that's one of the reasons why I didn't record, because he was here when I got here. So we just cracked on and changed this panel. This is another garden that I look after. I've just got to spray the weeds so far. So, yeah, again, it's nice and easy. To be fair, I've sort of shot myself in the foot with this one in a way, because I just put weed killer down and it kills it for a good month or 2. So I just changed that panel. I don't know where that block of concrete's come from. But yeah, again, it's builders again for you, just leaving shit laying around. I don't know what it is. I'm assuming they just don't get paid enough, so they just dump it and leave it. So that's the 4th one. Alright guys, so in fact that was actually the 5th one that you've just seen. I can't count today. Let's just start the engine and turn radio off, make sure it's off. Radio's not playing ball. Anybody else with a Vivaro will know how shite or how rubbish the stereos are. So yeah, as I was saying, that was the 5th one. That's why I was rushing on the last job. No, it wasn't why I was rushing. That was one of the reasons why I was rushing on the last job. The main reason was because of the bloody traffic warden, and the second reason was because I knew he was waiting for me. I could have probably done that by myself, to be fair, because the panel was nice and light, but if someone was in the area and they'll just get your hand, because I'm borrowing your trailer, so he has to do some nice things for me now and again. So yeah, that's an easy one. The only problem is, right, I've got a point where I'm on them every month, and because I'm actively doing them, they're pretty easy to maintain. So yeah, on to the next one. This is the last one for this one customer, and then there's just one more job afterwards, and I'm done for the day. I should be done by about 12. I was trying to tell you, I forgot to tell you about the little old lady at the bottom of the garden, in that brick wall, when I was in the third garden. Every single time I go, well, I say every single time, I hadn't seen her for the last 3 or 4 visits. She's always whinging, like, rah, when I get there, she's like, I don't know where it is, rah, rah, rah. I'm like, all right, okay. So it's always me that cuts the grass, and always me that trims the grass and stuff like that. Well, it's not grass, it's fucking comfrey and wild garlic. Excuse me. So, well, this used to be down there and all this. I'm like, for God's sake. But she's one of these snappy little ladies that she just feels hard done by and all this, like, and it's just like, all right. So you're there, you're polite, and you just, nod and carry on, don't you? And it's just, I get cold. And I had to stand there for 10 minutes. I kept on saying, so I'm going to have to crack on, but she won't let me go. So, yeah, just. Right, you ready for this? So as you can see, I keep control of this, so there's no weeds growing, really. That's it. It's probably, what? 2.4 long, and that bed's probably 800mm one end and 1.5 meters the other. It's crazy. They don't allow me to touch these. Well, I say don't allow me. They don't want me to touch these as yet, because they give privacy to the students. Alright guys, for you it's been a split second, but for me it's been about 5 minutes. Just blown now, looks alright mess now. It's just dug out some of the old stuff. It's never going to be pretty, that, is it, really? Yeah, I'm going to take that out next time I ain't got the spade with me. So there you go. Alright guys, on my last job of the day, I've just taken a break, so it's going to take me a bit longer than I thought. Well, they're saying it's only 11 o'clock. I can't believe it, right? Last time I was here, which was only a month ago, 4 weeks, whatever you say, these were so low that when I trimmed the privet behind it, they were lower than that privet. And look at them now, they've just gone for a massive growth spurt. So that'll be one of the jobs today. And then I'm going to go walk around and pick up like these little things, the buddleias that are growing out the wall, and the ivy off the wall up there. And then you've got, that was one bed, there's 2, 3, and then there's 4 and 5 along there. It's just a matter of keeping things. These beds pretty much maintain themselves. I go around picking some weeds out of them now and again, but mainly around here, as you can see. Again, these are quite on top of, to be fair. There'll be just a few weeds around, like at the bottom of that tree. Yeah, nothing special, nothing crazy today. Like I said, it's a pretty easy gig. I'll just fucking swearing again. Spray the weeds in the path. I'm trying to face you away from this property because there's a window just there and somebody's always in it normally. Like these weeds, I'll pull these ones out. So I'll bring you back in a bit. Alright guys, I'm going to start. Whoop! Jesus, here's me tripping over. I should learn to walk properly, shouldn't I? So I've cleared all the weeds, sprayed what was left. All the way down there as well. I've been through the beds and stuff. I want to show you something. Normally what I do is drive in here and just aim straight for number 10. I've been around there, sprayed all that shit as well. Cleared all the ivy. So yeah, I normally come in straight into number 10, but I'm glad I didn't today. Something told me not to. Nice bit of broken bottle there. So I've leveled this off. As you can see, you can actually see the privet hedge behind it. It's not the best hedge in the wood, actually. Neither of them are, to be honest, because it's a relatively new property. It's only been here 2 years, I think, max. It got built last year, so this is its 2nd year. As you can see, there's no ivy. It's actually fallen down there, look. Can you see it? So I just took it off the top and it just fell down. Oh, there we go guys. So that is realistically my working day for my excuse me, my part of my commercials actually, because I've got another one where I do 4 or 5 student accommodations, but I'm not that keen on going back this year. I've done it once and I should have done it another 2 or 3 times since. But what irritates me about that guy is I tell him I'm going to go every month, and every month, if I go every month, he starts getting a little irritated, and I think it's because money's tight. So he tries to put it off as much as possible, but it doesn't really work for me because I'm having to put 4 times as much effort in to do a simple garden that should only be taking me like 10 or 15 minutes. It's taking me like an hour to 2 hours because it's been left for so long. So I'm not as keen to go back. And I'm looking at his properties and the weeds are high and the hedges need cutting. I'm just like, how long do you leave it? Because the last time I did work for him, he's like, right, well, you don't need to do these properties now because 1, they're gravelled, and 2, I only want you to do the hedges twice a year now. I'm just like, so you're basically taking money out of my pocket and stuff like that. Anyways, it is what it is, isn't it? It's the shit you have to deal with. But I'm meant to be on, this is meant to be my last job, but someone's just asked me to give him a hand because he can't reach part of a hedge. And I've got my long reach in the back. I just need to go get a grease gun, to grease up the head of it. But please, before you go away and think that's a fucking butcher's job, I swore again. I've priced these to be in and outs, and not bare minimum, but make sure I'm on top of the garden so basically the students can use them functionally. And some of the things I've left today, you could argue the fact that yeah, I could have done them because I want only the properties long enough, but if the weather holds up to the way it holds up and it stays dry, I will have nothing to do the next time I come if I do everything all in once. I was always told when I first started this job, I was a young whippersnapper, and I used to work alongside a lady, and she was always a lot slower than me, and I was like, you don't get much done, do you? She went, no, and there's a reason for that. She says to me, I'll give you one bit of advice, and that is don't do everything at once. You'll only end up shooting yourself in the foot and leaving yourself nothing to do. So although it might look to some people, well, you could have done that, or you could have done this, there is a reason behind lots of things that I do, and that is one of the reasons why I've left some of the things today, because I know by the time I get back next time there's not going to be a huge amount to do, so I've at least left myself something to do for the next time. So there's my reason behind them. But I hope you enjoy this one. I'm hoping it's not going to be too long. I know the first chat that I did this morning was about 10 minutes, so we'll see. It might be about 20 minutes long, but it'll be an easy 20 minutes because you're not going to see me scrubbing and stuff, so I'm going because it's going to be too long. So everyone's well. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. That's a mouthful, and we'll see you on the next one, guys.